Hi guys, it's Kristy here, welcome back to my channel. My most recent video was about how I do my Stelara injection. So today I thought I would just give an update on how my Stelara journey is going, how long I've been on it, how I found the journey so far and my symptoms at this point in time. I actually started Stelara in November 2016. I actually thought it had only been a year, but it's actually been more like a year and a half. I went to the hospital and had a big infusion of it. I was actually the first patient in Northern Ireland to get it for Crohn's. So it was interesting both for the nurses and doctors to see how I reacted to it. So I went and I got my infusion at the hospital. Then after that point, after the infusion, it then goes to a self-injecting regime. So you then are able to inject it yourself at home. For me, I started the injections every 8 weeks. So I had to go back after my first infusion 8 weeks later to get the injection training. So if you want to see how the actual injection is done, I will link my previous video down below so you can watch that there. So I then continued on 8 weekly injections until this time last year. So for about 6-7 months I stayed on the 8 weekly injections. I noticed that I wasn't really getting a lot of difference really. I had been on Humira previously. I'd also been on Infliximab, so I had started to build up antibodies to both of those, but the Stelara wasn't really getting rid of my stomach pain or my diarrhea or my skin issues. I was still having to NG tube feed, so that is where you have a tube that goes down your nose into your stomach and you liquid feed through that because it's hard to cope with solid food. So I was still getting a lot of abdominal pain, a lot of cramping, diarrhea, skin issues, all the usual Crohn's symptoms really. So I spoke to my doctor, and so this time last year we decided to up the dose to every 4 weeks. So I've noticed since then that I have seen quite a big difference. I've continued to just get better and better. It almost feels like just a natural healing. It's not a sort of miracle where when I first started the Infliximab, literally 2 days later, I felt like a completely different person. I completely forgot that I ever had Crohn's, you know, that type of thing. Now I think I was in a lot worse of a place whenever I started the Stelara, so it was always going to take a really long time for me to heal. But I also think, and what I've heard from the doctor, is this does take quite a long time to actually work. So I have been on it now on the 4 weekly dose for about a year, and I have just progressively month on month noticed that I'm getting slowly better and better and better. So the first thing that sort of cleared up was all my skin issues. I was getting, you know, the erythema nodosum. I was getting lots of just eczema and things just randomly. You know, I haven't really ever suffered from eczema before, so all my eczema sort of cleared up. I started to put on weight. My stomach cramps got a lot less. I still continue to have quite a lot of diarrhea. I still have a lot of sensitivity to foods and things, but over time that has gotten a lot better. I'm able to eat a lot more of the foods that would have caused me issues in the past. So prior I would have had a real sensitivity to dairy, so now I'm actually able to eat spaghetti carbonara, which is like literally the most delicious food I've ever tasted in my life. I literally can't get enough of spaghetti carbonara because I wasn't able to eat it for so long. So I am definitely able to eat more foods, even more vegetables as well. I'm able to eat salads. I mean, never have salads tasted so amazing. Definitely I'm able to eat a lot more. My cramping and my diarrhea has slowly gotten better. Now I'm at the stage where I would say my toilet habits is completely normal. Well, for me, having half a bowel is completely normal, and my stomach cramps is a lot less. I still do get issues where if I eat too much of something, so too much garlic or too much dairy, it will still give me a lot of issues, but on the whole I'm a lot better. I don't have to NG tube feed. The one thing I would say is that the Humira always got rid of all of my arthritis issues, but right now I am just having a couple of issues with my knees. I do get pangs in my wrists and my fingers, but it never goes full blown. But I am having issues with my knees, so it honestly is just an inconvenience more than anything. I do wear knee straps just whenever it gets quite sore. I would far rather have knee issues than be completely underweight, not able to eat, you know, all the classic Crohn's symptoms. And as you can probably see, I have put on quite a lot of weight. I think with Crohn's you end up with a sort of body dysmorphia where whenever you're ill you get so thin that whenever you put on weight you literally think you're so fat. But as of now I am, according to my boyfriend, a normal weight. I think I have put on too much weight, but he says I'm a normal weight, so that's really, really good for me. I'd actually probably rather have a little bit of extra weight on me so that if I get another Crohn's flare up, I have a little bit there to actually lose. So I would say my journey of a year and a half, the first sort of 6-7 months weren't fantastic, but I upped the dose to suit me, sort of doubled the dose because my Crohn's is very, very severe. I did have a lot of ground to make up. I was in a really bad position when I started on the medication, so the past year of the 4-weekly dose has been amazing, just progressively getting better and better and better. I still sort of know every day that I have Crohn's just because I still have to be a little bit careful, and you know, but it's not like I can literally just go and do whatever I want, but I can live a normal life now. I haven't had any time off work because of the Crohn's. In the past, I'd say in a good year, I haven't had a day off because of my Crohn's. So it's honestly been amazing. I would say if you're starting on your journey, just try and be patient. It might not work straight away, maybe it will, but for me it did take a little while to work, and it was almost more of it allowed me to naturally heal, rather than being just one day you're sick and then the next day you're just amazing. It's a slow progression to get there. So if you've started on it, good luck, and I really hope it works for you. Just try to be patient, and that's it really. Just good luck, and if you want to ask me any questions in the comments down below, I'll answer them, or I might do a Q&A video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my username is Kristy88J, and my Snapchat is also Kristy88J. So anyway, if you like this video, if you want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!